Hi guys, this is Michael as always, and get out my house, idiot. And I am here on my chilling and chatting world again. The testificers, they love my house. And so today I just wanted to finish off my story, because I know I keep saying I'm going to finish it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect a little bit of sand, more sand for making sandstone, because I need to finish these houses off soon. I'll be doing that off camera, but I'm going to do the actual getting the sand now on camera so I can finish my story. And then it's done and out of the way. And so let's get started with it so it doesn't go on too long. Anyway, to recap pretty quickly, I had been blamed by a girl for knocking her over playing LordUg, and and I hadn't. You know, I really could admit to it, but no, I hadn't done it, and nobody believed me. So I got a week's break detention, so I couldn't go out basically for the whole week into the grounds with my friends and play. I was only about 6-7 years old, something like that. And so I was made to stay in, break detention for a week, and everybody had been laughing at me in the class as they went out for break, and I had to stay in. So I decided to get revenge. One of the boys, who I didn't like, I took his pencil and put it on somebody else's desk. I think it was a pencil, it might have been a pen. I can't remember now. Well, a pen or a pencil anyway. And then I took whose desk I took his pen or pencil to, I took their a pen or pencil of theirs and took it to his desk. So basically swapped his stuff, a bit of his stuff over with somebody else. And it was then I kind of looked round the classroom and realised, yeah, I could do this on a grander scale and get revenge on everyone. So over the next half hour, 45 minutes, whatever, I just swapped everybody's stuff. And I don't mean like I put like just everybody, one person's stuff all on one table. I'd take a person's stuff, all the stuff, and spread it over different tables, and then take somebody else's stuff and spread it over different tables. And I did that with everyone, and I mean everything. I swapped the pens, pencils, erasers, rulers, pencil cases, even the school bags that they came to school with. Everything got switched over. And so anyway, I was sat there and bell went. I'd been done by about 10 minutes. And the kids came back in. And all of a sudden you heard, "Where's my pen?" And then you'd see them looking around, and then they'd go, "You've got my pen," to someone. And they'd go, "Oh yeah, I have." And they'd go, "Well, give me my pen back." "Okay, but you first give me my ruler." "I haven't got your ruler." "Well, you're not having your pen back then." And it would give me my pen, and it was just like this. And this argument started, and next minute it's happening to everybody. Well, kids, of course, at one point did turn and ask me if it were me, and my reply with this, I'll try and copy some because I tried to sound innocent, and it came out along lines of, "No, it weren't me because I've got a poorly stomach, so I was in the toilets. I was in the boys' toilets and feeling ill, and I was in there ages. So somebody must have come in and done it." So all kids wanted to know who done it. They were going to turn him into headmaster and everything. And it was so funny. And I just sat there laying down with it. Then arguments started again. Well, eventually Mr. Edge came in, and of course straight away he got to working out what had happened. And when he realised, he never shouted or anything at me or turned to me, but he just started sorting everything out. Got up, kids, calm down, started swapping everything over, and over the next, must have been hour and a half, it took ages, he finally got everybody all the stuff back. Everybody's got the pens and pencils and rulers and everything back to who owned what. And I was sat there all this time looking innocent, as if like I had never done a thing. So then he says to me, "Michael, can you come out to the corridor? I want to talk to you." So I went outside in the corridor, and he looked me straight in the eye and he said, "Why did you do that? Why did you swap everybody's stuff over? That really wasn't nice." And I went, "Sir, it weren't me. I never did it because I've got a poorly stomach, and I was in the boys' toilets, and I was in there ages, and when I came back, it must have been done then while I was out. So, yeah." And he says to me, well, why is it that they swapped everybody's stuff over except yours? Now, I gave myself a little bit of a mental kick here because I actually had swapped everybody, even the lad I sat next to. His stuff I'd even done his stuff, and I hadn't done my own. I'd completely forgot. So of course it looked a bit suspicious that everybody's stuff had been swapped except mine. Anyway, I came up with best excuse I could. I thought it sounded plausible. So I went, well, they must have seen me go to the toilet and realised I'd got a detention, and so they sneaked in and swapped everything over, and I got the blame. They tried to set me up because they figured they'd framed me, and I get the blame. So now I've gone to, going on about how I got framed, basically, that they were trying to frame me. Well, Mr. Edge still never said a word. I was still looking innocent. I know he didn't believe me now, I look back, but I thought I was doing well. I thought I was winning. I thought, he's believing this. I'm going to get away with it. And my revenge is complete. And then he says to me, so, wait there, you said you went into the boys' toilets, didn't you? Yeah, I went into the boys' toilets because Mr. McWhirter, and then I repeated what I'd already worked out would be my excuse, because Mr. McWhirter was 18 and I was in their ages, so yeah. And he said, well, that's strange because they're actually repainting the junior boys' toilets, and so you couldn't have been in there if you didn't. If you'd have gone to the toilets, you'd have known that. And I just looked him square in the eye with this look of disbelief. I couldn't believe it. I'd kind of trapped myself like that. So my shoulders dropped. I knew I'd been caught. There wasn't much else I could say. So I went, okay, I did it. But that's because I was stressed, because I was upset because I got that girl accused me for something I didn't do. I didn't play Bulldog, and she said I knocked her over. Nobody believed me, so I did that to get revenge. And he went, ha, I knew you did it. And I went, yeah, I know you knew I did it. You just said that they painted boys' toilets so I couldn't have been in there. And he went, oh, no, they're not really. He goes, I just kind of thought you were lying. I looked him straight in the eye. And this was the funny part, because I looked him straight in the eye. And as straight-faced as I could, and I think in a way I kind of meant it, I went, oh, you lied. That to him. And it didn't matter that I'd been lying for the last about 2 hours. He just, oh, you lied. And he went, well, you lied. I went, okay. We'll forget about it then. That's what I said to him. And he goes, oh, no, we won't. So, anyway, that was it. I was sent to the headmaster, and the headmaster was a really nasty piece of work, and he started screaming in my face. I mean, almost nose to nose, and he was screaming at me, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. And the 1 week the 1 week detention I'd had for breaks went for 3 weeks. So yeah, it were pretty bad in the end, and yeah, it weren't a very nice revenge for me. But I thought I was doing well. It was a good revenge. It's just a shame that I didn't get away with it. Anyway, the funny part of the story is how it ends, because the 3 week were finally up, and I got to go back out in the playground. So the first day I went out, I played Bulldog, because I was okay by now. My illness had gone, and I played Bulldog. And the girl who'd started all this, who'd originally accused me, was sat on a bench near where they were playing Bulldog. So I had a little discussion with this lad that I know, and he agreed to my plan. So I was it. I was the one who had to catch people, and everybody started running. Well, he ran close to the bench where she was sat, and I ran at him and I rugby tackled him. But instead of putting my weight downwards so he'd go down to the floor, I lifted so he kept him on his feet, and I just charged him so he started running back. So it started pushing him back, and I pushed him as hard as I could straight into this girl. I mean, I barreled into her. She went flying over back at bench. She went into this pile. She fell in mud, scratched her knees. Oh, it was a proper good bang. So, of course, he runs off. She gets up and I ran off, but she saw me running off. So she screamed and then went running across the playground to tell the teacher that was kind of in charge, who hadn't seen anything. It wasn't Mr. Edge, it was another teacher. And so I, looking for an excuse to get away with it, I saw this girl called Lorraine. Well, this girl called Lorraine had been wanting to be my girlfriend for about 2 or 3 months, and I wouldn't do it. So I ran up to her and I said, Lorraine, do you still want to be my girlfriend? She goes, yeah, oh yeah, I really do. And I went, okay. Then I said, look, I'll let you be my girlfriend as long as you say to whoever asks that we've been together all break. If you don't tell them that, then you can't be. So now she started thinking about it. Next thing, I hear this teacher scream my name. So I goes over and I'm like, yes, sir. He goes, did you just run into this girl and knock her over playing bulldog? Look at the state of her. No, sir, it wasn't me. I didn't do anything like that. I wasn't even playing bulldog. I was walking around with Lorraine because she's my girlfriend now. And so, yeah. So he calls Lorraine over. Well, this Lorraine's an academic type of girl, and she's a really nice girl. No reason to lie. He goes, Lorraine, has Michael been with you all break? Because this girl said he just run her over at bulldog. And she looked straight at girl, then at the teacher and said, he's been with me all break, sir, because he's my boyfriend. And so this girl screams, who's all mudded up, and she's crying and that. And the teacher said to her, "It must have been another boy, but you got knocked over, so you saw the wrong person." And I got away with it. So yeah, and funnily enough, the girl that had started all this the ball rolling to start with at the very start 3 weeks earlier, who accused me of running her over while playing bulldog, did in the end get run over by me when I was playing bulldog. So yeah, it finally came full circle, I suppose. Anyway, there's the story. That's all done. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go now because it's running over. It's on 12 minutes, but the story's finally complete. You have to let me know what you thought of it. Probably not worth waiting for, but it was. I thought you'd like it in the end. Anyway, thanks for watching, and you take really good care of yourselves. And goodbye for now, my friends.